Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We are going to learn about the life of Adolf Hitler. This will be a simple and easy to understand biography, perfect for practicing your English listening. Let's get started. Every blade of grass is a study, and to produce two, whether was one is both a profit and a pleasure. Adolf Hitler thought, if freedom is short weapons, we must compensate with willpower. Adolf Hitler, a charismatic, Austrian-born demagogue, rose to power in Germany during the 1920s and early 1930s at a time of social, political, and economic upheaval. When he failed to take power by force in 1923, he eventually won it by democratic means. When he came into power, he eliminated all opposition and launched an ambitious program of world domination and elimination of the Jews. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, as the fourth child of Alois Schickel-Gruber and Clara Hitler in the Austrian town of Braunau, near German border. His father was 51 when Hitler was born. He was short-tempered, strict and brutal. He frequently hit the young Hitler. Alois had an elder son from a previous marriage, but he had ended up in jail for theft. Alois was determined that Hitler was not going to go down the same way, and hence, he brought up Hitler in a brutal way. Hitler quit school at the age of 16, partially as a result of ill health and partially because of his poor schoolwork. He spent 6 years in Vienna, living on a small legacy from his father and an orphan's pension. In May 1913, Hitler, seeking to avoid military service, left Vienna for Munich, the capital of Bavaria. In January, a notice for his arrest came from the Austrian government. Hitler was arrested from his home and taken to the Austrian consulate. Upon reporting to Salzburg for duty, he was found unfit and too weak to bear arms. When World War I was about to begin, Hitler submitted a petition to get enlisted in the Bavarian army. Many a times Hitler escaped death and was awarded 2 Iron Crosses for bravery, and he rose to the rank of Lance Corporal. Hitler was recruited to join a military intelligence unit after the World War I. He was assigned to keep tabs on the German Workers' Party. Hitler saw this party as a vehicle to reach his political ends. His blossoming hatred of the Jews became part of the organization's political platform. Advertising for the party's meetings appeared in anti-Semitic newspapers. The turning point of Hitler's mesmerizing oratorical career occurred at one such meeting held on October 16, 1919. Hitler drafted a party program consisting of 25 points with the assistance of party staff. This platform was presented at a public meeting on February 24, 1920, with over 2,000 eager participants. Versailles Treaty was among the 25 points, which were confiscating war profits, expropriating land without compensation for use by the state, revoking civil rights for the Jews, and expelling those Jews who had immigrated into Germany after the war began. Hitler held a rally in Munich on November 8, 1923, and announced a revolution. He was arrested for the crime of conspiracy to commit treason and was imprisoned for 5 years at Landsberg. Hitler served only 9 months of his 5-year term and was released on December 20th, 1924. After his release in 1924, Hitler gained popular support by attacking the Treaty of Versailles and promoting pan-Germanism, antisemitism, and anti-communism with charismatic oratory and Nazi propaganda. After his appointment as Chancellor in 1933, he transformed the Weimar Republic into the Third Reich, a single-party dictatorship based on the totalitarian and autocratic ideology of Nazism. Hitler's aim was to establish a new order of absolute Nazi German hegemony in continental Europe. To this end, his foreign and domestic policies had the aim of seizing Lebensraum, living space, for the Germanic people. He directed the rearmament of Germany and the invasion of Poland by the Wehrmacht in September 1939, resulting in the outbreak of World War II in Europe. Under Hitler's rule, in 1941, German forces and their European allies occupied most of Europe and North Africa. In 1943, Germany was forced on a defensive and suffered a series of escalating defeats. By late 1944, both the Red Army and the Western Allies were advancing into Germany. Recognizing the strength and determination of the Red Army, Hitler decided to use his remaining mobile reserves against the American and British troops, which he perceived as far weaker, but the offensive failed. In the final days of the war, during the losing Battle of Berlin in 1945, after midnight of April 29th, Hitler married his longtime partner, Eva Braun, but on April 30th, 1945, the two committed suicide to avoid capture by the Red Army, which was closing in, and their corpses were burned. Berlin surrendered on May 2nd, 1945. Hitler's aggressive foreign policy is considered to be the primary cause of the outbreak of World War II in Europe. His anti-Semitic policies and racially motivated ideology resulted in the death of at least 5.5 million Jews, and millions of other people whom he and his followers deemed racially inferior. Hitler left Germany devastated. His legacy is the memory of one of the most dreadful tyrannies of modern times. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel.